Welcome back to Just Painted. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope your summer's doing well. It's almost at the end. I know I say this all the time, but mine's been really busy. So with work and stuff. Yeah, it's been a really busy summer for me as far as that goes. But things are starting to level off and things like that, so hopefully I'll be able to put more videos up on stuff. And I got one coming out soon I'm working on. But you know, I try to, any little bit of time that I get free, I try to come up here and paint when I can. But with that, I'm going to give you today an update. I have an update from a good friend. He's came out with his own kit, and also have another update from another good friend that we're going to be working on a little project together. So, and this is something for you, the customer, and you know. But let me get into first. My good friend, mentor, Gilbert Dragon from Red Dragon Model Works, has come out with his own kit. Yeah, that's right. Gilbert has come out with his own kit, which is awesome because Gilbert has been wanting to do this kit for a long time. This is one of his things that he always wanted to see this character done. And, you know, he's been tired of waiting to see who's going to come up with one or whatnot. So he decided to just go ahead and just do it himself, which I'm really proud of him because I think this kit is fantastic. It came out so beautiful, but I'm going to go over that with you right now. So without further ado, I'll start putting some pictures up with Gilbert Dragons from Red Dragon Model Works, his first release ever. And the kit is Coffy, played by Pam Grier. And I think Pam Grier was the first ultimate badass female in film ever. That's my opinion, though. But the woman, she's sexy. You know, she was badass, great actress, martial art expert and all that stuff. And she had a bunch of stuff going on with her life and things like that. But, you know, she's an amazing actress. Just a little quick note, before Coffy, she actually had a couple films out there. But I think Coffy was one of the ones that kind of like set her off and made her career just shine. This was all during, you know, the 70s, the black exploitation and everything else. And there's a lot of history behind all that stuff. And some really cool films came out during that time. Foxy Brown and things like that. So she was in that. And later on, Quentin Tarantino was a huge fan of the movie Coffy. I think he ranked it like in the top 20s in his, you know, in his little list. And that's when he came out with, like in the 90s, he came out with Jackie Brown. He's a huge fan of Pam Grier and her acting and things like that. And you know, Jackie Brown was a great movie too. But as I'm showing pictures here of the new kit that he's releasing. Now this is from a famous poster. All right, from Coffy, and that's where this figures was taken from. Okay, and as I'm showing you pictures here, Gilbert is releasing three different scales. He's got the 1/8 scale, a 1/6 scale, and a 1/4 scale available. All right. Usually I don't like to talk about prices and things like that because prices are subject to change. Depending on the cost of what it takes to do this kind of stuff. You know, cost is always going up, and you know, I like to leave the producers, you know, room for adjustment in prices if they need to do that. But I'll run these prices out to you because if you guys are interested, you can contact Gilbert. I'll leave all the links down below where you can contact them on Facebook. Okay, and you can send them a PM and ask them for a kit. Okay, so the kit is printed by ny3dcreations.com, and it was sculpted by CG Verse, an amazing sculpt, beautifully done, and the prints came out beautiful also. These will be available right away to you if you're interested. Like I said, I'll leave all the information below. I do have a kit here to show you guys. All right, so we're going to go over that really quick. Okay, and I think it's a great kit. And Foxy Brown is just from female action movies. I think this is like, you know, the first really cool actresses out there that really, you know, should be given credit for you know, for breaking that you know, that front where, you know, female action movies were started to become a really big thing. And everybody says, yeah, you know, Sigourney Weaver, Sarah Connor, you know, and all that stuff like that. You can go ahead and, you know, give them credit because they were also badasses. But you know, Pam Grier, you know, I think she was the first. But anyway, again, that's my opinion. But let's go over the kit really quick, okay? And let me show you what I have. And there it is right there. I have the 6-scale full figure. All right. You can get this kit from Red Dragon Model Works. All right. Now put this there so you guys can have that information if you want. You can put it right there where you can see it. Okay. Gilbert also does commission works too. If you guys are interested, you can always contact them about that. All right. So here she is. There's Coffy right there. So you guys seen the picture. Now I have the kit right here. And it comes in, let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I put the hair in. Was a little, not hard, but it was, you know, the fitting and stuff. I've been sanding, so I've been trying to get a good fit so I can show you guys the presentation. So there it is. You know, the hair comes separate. So you're gonna have to, you know, clean and then, you know, place the hair. I still got to do a little bit more fitting work, okay, but there she is right there. Let me try to put it together. It's a very tall kit, guys. She is very tall, very beautiful, beautifully printed by NY 3D Creation, and it's huge. Okay, I'll put pictures up of the kit at the end over here, all together. Okay, but I wanted to show you is all the fit. I'm gonna do very little sanding. All right, to get this thing to fit right. And let me show you how really cool. I'm sorry, how really cool. Now, like I told you, I just got this, so there's no. All right, see how the fan fits. All right, very little seam work going to be done. Okay, if any, if you get the sanding done right. And there she is right there. There's another one. All right. So like I said, the hair comes apart. You know, it's a little tight. And then she has the shorty shotgun that goes and it sits on her hip just like that. Yeah, I got clumsy hands, guys, you know that. So but there it is right there. It sits just like that right there on the side. Just like the poster. You know. And then I put this here. Okay, like I said, I'll put pictures of it all together up there. Alright, and then this comes the label. Okay, I didn't do a lot of sanding on that either. But there's a little notch there where it fits right in the front where you put the figure and just, you know, which is really cool. I like this. It's your choice if you want to put it on or not. I think it looks cool with it on. And the base, very simple base. Okay, with the little manhole there. Alright, so you could do a little painting. I love the base design on it. Alright. Which is really, really cool. And Coffy, you know, obviously, you know, from the 70s and stuff like that, which is really awesome. I love the outfit, bell-bottom pants. Alright. The shoes, platform shoes. Alright, really cool. I really like the shoes, you know, the way they were done. You know, these are really, really cool. You got the little shorty shotgun, the 2 arms, the label, and her. She's just freaking beautiful. Far out, man. You know, but check it out. Beautiful sculpt. Okay, let me see if I can get a good shot of that. Let me see. There it is right there. Now, what I'm looking forward to is that we're going to be doing on the Way of the Dragon eventually sometime soon. That we're going to be painting the bust with the fellas. All right, there's going to be a bunch of us that are going to be painting the bust, and we're going to be painting that live on the Way of the Dragon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow Gilbert on Facebook, or go to my Facebook page because we usually post all the information there. All right, when the next Way of the Dragon is going to be coming out. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be coming out soon, hopefully. All right, we got a couple things going on with the Way of the Dragon. We got possible other kit we're going to be painting maybe in between now and in the next video with Coffy the bus. We're still talking about that, so just stay tuned. We guys let you know if it's going to be available. Okay, so with that, let me give you some prices of what's available and things like that for if you guys are interested in ordering. You go to see more information. You can go to Gilbert's Facebook page, and I'll leave all the links down below for that. But let me run you by really quick. His 1/8 scale is going to be on sale for, it's 9 inches tall. It's going to be on sale for $85. His 1/6 scale figure is $125, and the 1/4 scale bust is going to be $150. Okay. Obviously, payments he accepts via PayPal, and also all this plus shipping. Okay, so that's for you guys there, right there, for you guys to decide what you want to do, which kit that you want, and what size and what scale. It's a beautiful kit. It's a beautiful fit. It's all done perfectly, you know, by CG Verse, who sculpted it and then who engineered it, NY 3D Creations, and the producer. Congratulations to my good friend, mentor, Gilbert, for releasing this beautiful, awesome freaking kit, man. I love it. All right, so there it is right there, Coffy. If you guys are interested, put your orders in now. All right. All right, the next thing that I want to talk to is I want to make an announcement that just painted, along with Heng from Heng Model Kits, are going to make available for all you guys here in the US any of his kits that are available on his website with shipping from the US. All right, so this was a big thing that Heng wanted to do, to push his products out here in the US market, because as you guys know, Heng is from Luxembourg, and you know, with the shipping cost that has gone up and possible tariffs that might be added to some of these things, which is still in limbo, he wanted the opportunity to try to introduce his kits to the US market to get them out there a little bit more. So from today on, if you guys are interested, you can order through his website, and any kits that are sold in the US, I'll be shipping it directly from here, from the Just Painted Studios. Right? So, and that is to save money for you guys on shipping, and like I said, any possible tariffs that might be added down to that, and you know, you'll be able to receive the kits a little bit quicker. Now I'll be charging standard shipping, which for those kits, and depending on the size of the kit and the weight and everything like that, it's going to run you anywhere between probably $7 to $14, depending where you are in the lower 48. Anywhere else besides the lower 48, you know, the prices are going to be adjusted accordingly. All right. But this is a big thing because for Heng, you know, Heng was his first debut here in the U.S. was actually just now in Wonderfest, just passed at the end of February, May, and beginning of June. So he introduced all his kits out to the public then here in the U.S. He got a ton of great feedback from all that, and we're going to make all the kits available here from the shipped from the U.S. So if you guys are interested, like I said, hit the link down below, go to his website, you can place the order there, or I'm going to leave the link down below also for his Facebook page, where you could PM him and you know, ask him about any of the stuff that's available. Most of the stuff that's on his website are available here, so you could go ahead and just feel free to go check it out, and if you like something, you place your orders. Now, like I said, I have done tons of paintings done here, and with the Way of the Dragon of his kits, and a lot of those kits are available for you to see on those videos, so feel free to go check them out. I encourage you to go check them out, because the quality of those kits are amazing. Again, and also I want to say that all his kits are either hand sculpted or digitally sculpted, but all cast in resin. All right, you're not going to get a 3D print. You're going to get a kit that's cast in resin. Okay, and that's the way he does it. And he's a very perfectionist. So the kits that you're going to get are all casted perfectly. Very minor cleanup. And you, like I said, you can check out my videos and check out those kits, because they're just amazing. All right, the quality of the kits that you're going to get, they're just, you know, not too many people can cast the way he does, and I don't know how he does it, to be honest with you, because the detail that you get from his castings are amazing. All right, so he has a lot of kits like his Mad Max line, he has his Danger Girls line, and then he has a bunch of one-offs and stuff like that. All right, so I encourage you to go check him out because he's got some beautiful kits. And I'm also posting pictures here of some of his stuff that's coming out soon. He's got a ton of stuff that's coming out. Addams Family, the Blues Brothers, all right, and more. So, and those are beautifully sculpted kits. He also has the Easy Rider kits that are coming out, which are beautiful also. And he's going to be releasing those sometime soon in the near future. All right, so stay tuned for that. I encourage you to go check out his Facebook page too, because he puts a lot of updates there too. So a lot of the stuff that's coming out from his site. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I'm very excited to see some of the new stuff that he's got coming out. All right, but like I said, his Mad Max line is one of my favorites, and I've done tons of those, and we're still going to be doing some more, hopefully in the near future, on the Way of the Dragon. All right, so with that, guys, that was pretty much it. It was a real short video here just to introduce a couple of things. Very excited about Gilbert's new figure. Looking forward to painting these, and also looking forward to hearing from you and giving some feedback about Hengs kits, all right, that are available now. Should help you, save some money for shipping and things like that. So I encourage you to go check out his website and check out his kits that he has available and things like that. I think they price very fairly, okay, and check it out. I think they're really cool kits, and you guys should check it out. Oh, one more thing, really quick. I sent out stuff to Model Club TV for giveaway. So if you guys are interested in giveaways and stuff like that, like I think I said the last episode, is you guys got to go check out Model Club TV because they do giveaways all the time, and I give stuff to them guys for giveaways and stuff like that to support the hobby. So I encourage you guys to go check them out. All right, and I'll leave links down below for them guys too. But I just sent some stuff from my own production and a couple of things from Heng's production. Okay, so really cool little things. So you guys should check it out. Sign up for that giveaway. All right. All you got to do is just like and subscribe in the channel. So that's all you got to do over there. All right. So go hit those guys up and check them out and support the hobby. All right. And check out the giveaways that I'm giving away. All right. So with that, I leave you guys. All right. And thank you for everything. Thank you for your support all the time. You guys are great. Love you guys. All right. Until next time. Peace.